I get the waves, y'all.
That's what I was about to say something about that shit. I was like, niggas try to get their waves, but they just got the brush in their hand,
I'm
just
saying
that shit equipped.
it's it's almost coming. You can see a little bit on the side. You can see a little bit if you get the little angle.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
We
What?
are
I
we
can't.
are live.
Oh, we
We are
live. We
live.
live.
We are live. We are here. Welcome to Spar-Inn Boxing Podcast. Puma Willie with Pryce Taylor, heavyweight
Pryce
action
Taylor.
with the wavy hair. My white ass don't know about that, but he's trying to get the waves. What up,
Oh
man?
shit! What
Yeah.
up, Price?
How you doing, guys? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for
Yo,
popping on,
yo.
man.
Thanks for coming on. Yeah,
All right.
We love talking to the heavyweights, man. Most of you guys are cool. You guys are
yeah.
like the
Y'all got mad charisma. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
Mad charisma.
Yeah, it's easier for us because we bigger.
Yeah. Oh yeah, y'all can just talk crazy. Like y'all ain't gonna do nothing to me, right?
For
Type
real.
shit.
Where you at right now, Price? Are you in Brooklyn or?
Brooklyn. Yep.
Okay. So I know you spent some time in Georgia. You had a recent fight announcement. It's not on BoxRec yet, but you have a fight coming up in Georgia as well, correct?
No, I was in Alabama.
Oh, you were yeah with
Alabama.
Wilder. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were in training camp with Deontay Wilder. Yo, before I was gonna go organize, but I always get excited and don't. How'd that go, man? I just gotta ask off the rip.
How he fights, how he spar. You know, a little
Yeah.
wild. When he feel like he got you, he gonna try. Throw haymakers.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
power's still there, man. The power's still there with him.
Yeah. No, he got that crazy power, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my
God
god.
damn. Yeah, you in the city for
Yeah, he's
real.
in real Brooklyn, man. Yeah.
Yo,
For real.
what you think about his last fight?
Nah, that was actually a good fight. I think he did the right thing with Cesaro. And hold on, sorry.
It's all good.
We
Yo, I'm
appreciate
in
your
an interview.
Wi-Fi too.
Yeah.
He got the Jones and everything.
Yeah.
We appreciate your Wi-Fi though. Your shit clear.
Yeah, man. We've been having
I got-
issues lately with some interviews, and we're like, "Yo, is it us? I don't think it's us." And now we're 2 for 2. So
Nah, yeah, it's not y'all, it's them.
yeah, that's good.
Yo, I got the
Um,
T-Mobile. I got the T-Mobile Wi-Fi.
That's good over there. What
It's
other
working.
Wi-Fi?
Huh?
T-Mobile, is that what in Brooklyn? It's like they have like Optimum too, right?
Yeah, we got Optimum,
They got like some
Verizon.
crazy shit, some other shit too, right? Some other
They
shit.
got
We got a
yeah,
lot of
Like,
stuff. It's just
some
because I got
random
my
shit.
own spot, so
yeah.
it's just a room right now. I just got a room,
Uh-huh.
and it's perfect for me because I'm only one using it.
Yeah.
So it's
And you for a lot of the fighters that we talk to and stuff, like fighters only get paid when they fight.
yeah.
So you're over here staying active. We see, as I alluded to, you got another fight in May. You with that, you have your own spot. You're by yourself.
I got my own spot, but it's cheap though. It's cheap. I'm not trying to stay here.
Yeah, but that's good. That's good, man. That's
Shit,
good.
this shit temporary.
Yeah, it's temporary for sure, 100%.
You
But
playing a whole fight night video game right now in real life. Like,
for
I got
real,
a little crib and then
Are you putting money away and stuff too? Because I know
nah,
that's another issue. That's
nah,
another
I
issue with
can't.
fighters.
I can't even afford to put money on the side because like you said, I'm the type of fighter that I'm one of those fighters that only get paid when I fight.
Yeah.
So because if I try to get a job, you know what I'm saying, it's hard for me to get a job where I can make money and actually
Train.
because the job wants me to be with them, like be reliable. They need me, and I can't be reliable. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to. If I got to fight, I'm not about to.
So you're just strictly training 24/7,
Yeah,
right? Like
exactly.
that's your job. Boxing is your job.
Yeah,
that's gonna make
exactly.
you great though. That's gonna definitely make you great.
No, for sure. But it's tough right now. But I'm just waiting for that time when I gotta shine and show my true power, my true skills.
Well,
And
you've been shining, man. You're
Yeah.
charismatic in there.
for sure.
That last fight was fun watching. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was fun. You and him at this y'all fought each other in like the combat league or something like.
No, we never
Nah.
fought each other before.
Oh, okay.
We was supposed to fight in the amateurs, but he ended up losing early in the tournament. It was a national tournament. It was a nationals.
Okay.
The Golden Glove Nationals. He lost earlier than I did. I went to the end. towards the end.
You won Golden Gloves twice, right? And it was actual Golden Gloves. It wasn't like the ring.
Yeah, I won the Golden Gloves, but that wasn't the national Golden Gloves.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't win the national Golden Gloves. I lost to I lost to this dude. What's his name? Damn, he gonna be mad at me. I know his name too. That's crazy. But
we are bad.
Yeah, there's so many damn boxers.
We do a whole podcast and be butchering the names.
I got it written down and shit too, but whatever.
But the one who won the nationals, I know his name. His name is Antonio Morales.
Yeah,
6'7" Mexican lefty.
Do you as a pro now and seeing the guys in the nationals, especially the heavyweights, because there's not many of you guys that go to nationals and stuff like that. I feel like heavyweights are always just in the mix with the pro, like in the pro ranks. Do you want like get back? Like
I'm trying to get all that shit back.
Yeah, like you want to fight them in the pros now.
Everybody
right?
I lost to that turned pro, I'm getting that shit back for sure.
Yeah. I always wondered that. Like, when you were over in Alabama, how long was that camp over there?
It's just a week.
Just a week.
They got me at the end because they didn't really. My name wasn't really in the rotation of sparring partners. I'm not really a sparring partner per se.
Yeah,
I'm still a top athlete, but I did good work with them. They liked me, so I told them if they end up fighting Usyk, shit, get me in there. I know how to fight lefty.
Yeah, and you recently were sparring with Jarrell Miller, correct? I'm sure you sparred with him before too.
Yeah, he's getting ready for his fight. I had to help him. I'll spar him lefty as well.
How's that hair doing with him, man?
He got hair, y'all. He got hair.
He got hair. He got a little spray paint on there.
You knock his top off a little bit and spar.
Nah. He has hair, y'all. It's just he had to cut it off and restart everything.
Restarted.
Yeah, he didn't want to do it too early. He did it too early. He didn't want to do it.
Yeah,
but he got hair. Yeah,
I heard though, like the local New York circuit sparring with him, and everyone says he's a beast in there sparring.
Yeah, for sure.
Miller's engine is crazy.
Yeah.
What about because you were in camp with Wilder? You ever spar with Zhang at all?
Nah, Zhang. Every time I was, he should have hit
in New
me
York
up
for
when he fought the Khabib dude. What's his name?
Caballel,
yeah.
Yeah.
He should have hit me up for that because I talked to him. We I sparred one of his teammates that be in New Jersey in Patterson. Damian Khabib.
Yeah, Damian.
Yeah.
He used to live down the road from us. Actually, we're on Long Island, but he used to live down the road.
Yeah,
Kanipa, yeah.
I'll be sparring him, and Zhang be there watching me. I don't know. He didn't want to spar.
Yeah, I was just curious. I like to hear like what goes on behind the scenes, who's working with who and stuff. Like a lot of the fans don't see that. They just see fighters get in the ring and but really, you guys all kind of spar each other, especially at heavyweight. In each
hard,
state.
it's
hard to find work. Well, definitely heavyweights.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to go all out, and trying to, prepare for the fight.
And trying to get better.
Yeah, you gotta find. That's why they started that payment shit. So, because Mike Tyson was knocking everybody out, he trying to, That's why he get paid.
Imagine getting knocked out by Mike Tyson for free. You didn't get paid.
I would let. Well, I'm a nobody, so I would let him I would let any heavyweight knock me out for free, though.
Bro,
go viral.
Crazy.
Go viral.
Fuck
go viral.
Bro.
Yeah, Pryce, you want to do a content? Set that up.
Speaking of that, though, late and going viral, man. Do you do ab workouts? Like, or are you just born with this? Like, because you were taking some of that Ryan Garcia challenge shit.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, he was taking, people punch each other in the stomach instead. But you had like another heavyweight really loading up. I've never seen that.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I was just born with that. I felt like I always had that ability to take punches to the stomach. Ever since I was in middle school, I always do that.
That's crazy, man. Because like usually, you see like a smaller guy or whatever. This dude had a full grown man fucking wailing on, just eating it.
What else? Because when I played basketball, I was the dude that take charges. Everybody was scared to take charges, right? I was like, "What's nigga? All you gotta do is just hold your nuts.
You flopping out there,
right? Hold your nuts and take that shit." But
how much did you weigh in high school when you played ball?
In high school, I was over 200 pounds. I was like, freshman year, I think I was like 210.
210.
210. Okay. And then senior year, I ended up being 225.
Okay. And you could dunk still?
I started dunking in 8th grade.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I stopped.
Like Zion. You Zion.
I can't dunk no more. Yeah. Nah, yeah.
You can't dunk no more?
For sure. Damn. I was dunking in 8th grade. I started dunking 8th grade. And I always twist my ankles when I was in high school. When I was in high school, that's when I started getting injured. Yeah. And it was harder for me to jump and stuff like that.
You still play pickup at all or no?
Nah, no more pickup. I ended up hurting my leg, and then that's when I was like, nah, no more basketball.
Strictly boxing.
Strictly boxing. If anything with basketball, just shooting around, just shooting.
Ball ain't life no more.
Nah. Us too, bro. We play fucking my knees and shit.
Like, there's people still thinking ball's life out here.
Nah, you get old. How old are you now?
I'm 29.
29. Yeah. So you're getting up there too. Once you hit 30, man. Yeah. Shit's downhill.
Yeah, basketball.
I mean, he be in his prime boxing prime.
Boxing exercising and basketball exercise not the same because you gotta work different muscles in your legs,
your knees, man. Them cuts and shit on the hardwood.
Yeah, the hardwood. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Nah, the concrete was the worst. That's why I popped my Achilles.
Yeah.
What?
You did? You tore your Achilles before?
Yeah, I popped my Achilles playing basketball.
Oh my goodness.
My first fight with Dimitri. And this is I fought Keyshawn. What's his name? I think his name was Keyshawn Davis too. Yeah.
Okay.
And he was a heavyweight though, and I was fighting on a bad Achilles injury. You know what I'm saying?
I think I remember that. Was that when you limped? You were limping in the ring.
Limping,
and shit. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. That was crazy, but that just shows that your heart and how strong you are and your will to win.
Yeah.
With your will to win though, you started the TCL league before you went pro, or you had a few pro fights?
No, that Team Combat League started me to pro.
Yeah.
I started pro. Yeah.
That experience you got there, because you were fighting like those fighters and like Joey Duenko, whatever, the fat white dude he could move though, bro.
He was moving, I'm like,
yeah, he could fight.
Yeah.
But like the point I'm making.
He said.
The point I'm making is like there's seasoned veterans over there. Like you think that helped you going forward? Like you have a lot of experience. That
for sure it helped me out because that move Joey does, he will slip, and then it looks like he about to throw an overhand, and it goes so fast, like you can't because I'm here already. So he slips under it, and it looks like he's about to throw that overhand right here, and that should be scary. I'll be like, nah. Let me box him back out of his range and shit.
That was a cool concept, and I did hear that they pay the fighters well, so I'm sure he was doing good with that.
That one round though, that makes you fight different though. Like,
for sure, yeah, it gives you different perspectives on how to fight. You know, especially when you have to, the last round. When it's the last round, right? And you feel like you got to give your all. That Team Combat League gonna come in clutch.
Yeah. It's always the last round, pretty much.
I like that the New York City Attitude logo too, their little team logo. I like that shit.
Me too. Yeah, that should be fire. Yeah, and it was gonna be a skull before. We was like, nah, hell no, skull.
Yeah,
that shit is bad luck.
So with that, did y'all have like team get together workouts and stuff?
Season 1 and season 2, most of us trained together in the same gym. Yeah, we had workouts.
What gym in New York?
Green Fitness. Green Fitness. And then it's recently been changed to Metamorphosis Fitness.
Okay.
Yeah, changed the owners.
And you were with Cops and Kids too, right?
I'm always been with Cops and Kids. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I just trained there and the Cops and Kids.
And I know they have gyms like all over the city, right? So you're obviously in Brooklyn. And for those listeners,
if anybody needs sparring, I'll go wherever,
Yeah,
because it's hard for me to get her sparring.
Cop and Kids and the amateurs, bro, they
take over they
be
scamming ass, man. They're scamming, man. Every close fight, Cops and Kids,
Cops and Kids.
Nah, it's good.
Nah, I understand.
Privilege, bro.
Not really though. Like, their gyms are all like in the bottom of the hood. Man.
But they always got like 5 tick fighters. And, like, goddamn.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
But it is a good concept, and for those that are listening that don't know, like out of state guys, Cops and Kids is like a program that started in New York City. Don't really got anything to do with cops, but it's just like they built gyms like in less fortunate areas, and the gyms they're like legit gyms, like in the pride.
Having some fighters,
and it's great for the kids, you know, that gives them an opportunity. Obviously, that's how you started, right? Like, you were having some issues in school, I guess. And
I guess it's the college. I did 1 year of college. You know, college ain't work out. I did all that stuff. And I tried to get
away, or you was here?
I was in New York. I was upstate in Corning Community College.
Yeah.
Okay. I went to Cobleskill somewhere up there. I don't know if that's close.
I don't know either.
I don't know about upstate.
Probably not.
But after I had to get a job, you know, because I was helping my mother out, staying with my mom for a little bit. Well, not a little bit, a lot of bit. And that's when I decided to start boxing. Because one of my coworkers, he was boxing at that gym. And I was like, yo, let me pull up to the gym one day. He was like, yo, I was asking how much it was. He said, shit free. Shit free.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, when black people here free, it's for me, right?
I came the next day. That's why Cops and Kids be doing so well, because it's free. Like, kids come from all over, just go to that gym. You know, why pay for a gym when you can just go and then train for free?
Again, it has like the best talent. Like, so many athletes live in these areas, like blessed athletes with great gifts, and it gives them an opportunity to do that.
Honestly, the best athlete are poor. Best athletes are poor, and you won't find them if we have to pay. You know, if you have to pay for everything, you're not gonna find good athletes.
And that the hunger is there, and that's why he just fought, actually, so he's on my mind. But like Conor Ben, he said something once that was kind of made sense to me. He was like, no, like because, you know, his dad was rich and everything, comes from that family. He's like, I want to do this. That's my hunger. So it's kind of like a different.
No, it's different. Yeah, when you want to do it too, because when you poor and you want to do it, that's when the dog come out of you. That's when that's when it's easier for you to become great, because you're not forced to do it. You know, some people are forced to do it. That's why they don't got that dog in them.
Yep.
They don't
when you
want to do that shit.
I'm not gonna lie, me, when I'm 0-1 as an amateur. So my dad pulled me to the side. He was like, yo, you don't need this. Like, these kids need this, want this. They're dogs. He was like, you don't need this, man. And then he was right. My ass was getting plucked, as Willie would say. But I just love boxing, and I just stayed with it. That's it. I'm just a fan now.
For sure.
Yeah. But was it hard, like, being a heavyweight in the amateurs, like finding sparring? Because, you know, it's like safety. Like,
first, because I wasn't good, it was easy to get sparring, you know. But once I started,
what age you started at?
I started 21.
21.
Oh, so you were grown.
Yeah, I was grown. So at first I was 21 or maybe 20. My birthday late is in October, so
okay.
Yeah, but first it was easy to get sparring. Right. Then once I started knocking everybody out, right? Because I just had natural talent to fight, you know.
Yeah.
I'm dropping everybody in sparring, boom, overhand. So I'm just trying to get him out of there, because I don't know. I just know for boxing to be, you know, brute force, you know, strong, knocking people out. So that's what I was doing. Once nobody wanted to spar me no more, that shit it was like 3 years. I ain't getting no sparring.
It's crazy, yeah. Because it's tough, especially.
Yeah, shit. You didn't have no sparring etiquette, like. See,
no, that's when I learned that shit. Yeah, hard sparring. Hard sparring. It was 3 years for me to get hard sparring, right? But I'll get light sparring. You know, I had to work on sparring lighter dudes. You know, just to get my technique, so I can still keep my, you know, my what's it called? Still have my, you know, my rhythm,
swagger.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but that's sparring the smaller guys helped me a lot with my head movement, my learning how to be fast on my feet, fast with my hands, and great head movement. I worked on my head movement with smaller dudes, because I was, you know, I get hit, but they don't hit as hard as a heavyweight, you know, but
just eating it.
So I just gotta work on not getting hit. Shit. That's all that. And I feel like when I spar smaller guys, when I do get hit, I feel like it's like when I rest, my skin gets thicker, you know. The membrane around my brain gets thicker. It's easy. Yeah, like I could take punches now.
Oh yeah, so because you heal faster, so it's like I'm getting you
right,
building
and
your
I'm
tough
healing
skin.
faster because it's not really hurting. Right, they're not heavyweight punches, but they still punches. That's this is breaking something in my mind. So now it's building stronger. Everything is building stronger.
I think it's making you like you're thinking too, because you're not getting knocked out. You're thinking, oh, I just got hit with that shit.
That
what
too,
the hell?
everything connection. Yeah,
that's how you was talking about. It was working on your speed instead of being quicker. Your jab is nice. You have a nice jab.
Yeah. I can say for that one, I give the tee up. That one. If you ever watch Never Back Down 2, you ever seen that movie?
No.
Okay.
Wait, which one is? I might have seen that.
Never Back Down 2 is the one with the wrestler. He wanted to fight MMA with Michael J. White.
Yeah.
Michael J. White ended up training him, and since he was already a wrestler, he already knew how to wrestle. So he wanted to do the kid wanted to do MMA. So Michael J. White started training him in boxing. He wanted to teach him how to fight, with his hands. And Michael J. White, he gave him what's it called? So basically, it's like a piece of paper, right? Piece of paper. This is thick as fuck, but piece of paper. And what he had to do was he had to punch the paper and just put a hole through there would be a hole in that motherfucker like this.
Okay.
Like that. And then until he do that, that's when he can go on to the next drill.
And you did that?
No.
Yeah, he told us the whole story. He told us the whole story like that's me.
I'm gonna tell you why I didn't do that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I didn't have the setup he had. He had a certain setup, and I couldn't imitate that setup.
Okay.
So I did something different. I learned on how to. I seen Amir Khan. It was, I don't know if it was AI or real, but he punched out some. He punched
the candles.
The candle, yeah, that one.
Yeah, I saw that.
I started doing that. If you watch on my old Instagram, I don't know, it's probably my old Instagram got hacked, bro. I was tight.
Oh shit.
But I got some videos of me punching the candle. I punched the candle out, and the flame goes. I punched the flame out. That's what I would do, right? And I was able to get it up to two candles back to back. So I punched both the flames out.
That's sick though. That's cool.
Fire, but where was you doing this at?
This was in it was in the house. I was in the house.
He's gonna be like, yo, you see the news? If you look in like 2010, the news, a project burnt down because I punched the candle.
That mom would come walking in there like,
nah,
yo, the funny thing, what the hell are you doing?
The funny thing is my mom was the one that gave me the candles. Yeah, but that
it wasn't with the candles that had Jesus on it, was it?
I had it was secure, so I had a glass everything. It was, and if it did fall, it wouldn't fall or nothing. It was good. So I made sure.
Okay. Those little tricks and stuff do go like a long way. Obviously, you got to train and stuff, but there's a story with Joe Louis where like when he first wanted to start boxing, his trainer was like, whoever it was, I forget the name, but he was like, oh, when you come back and when you catch a fly out of the air, then you're ready to box or whatever. And he came back with 2 flies in his hand.
That's funny.
I don't know if it's like a rumor, but it sounded good. So he came back with
that's on Bruce Leroy shit.
Yeah. Nah, for real. That's the same thing like this anime show I watched. It's called Hajime no Ippo. They told him to catch 10 leaves in one hand. Boom.
Okay.
And you should have. Well, he told him 5. Actually, it was 5. It was supposed to be 5 in each hand, but he ended up doing 10 in one hand.
Okay.
So he did it better than the dude asked him to do it. So
Usyk does all that stuff too, with like the coins and stuff. I know he does that with the coins. He does all those tricks. Yeah. And like even Lomachenko was doing all that stuff, like juggling. Those little things help, man.
They had like the same trainer, right?
His dad. Loma's dad.
Same trainer. Yeah, that's why. But
especially for heavyweights, man.
Yeah,
especially for heavyweights, man. That those little things are good. Damn, man. So how many times a year are you trying to fight? I know you've been active. It feels like you just fought yesterday, and now in May it's coming up again.
Yeah, I'm trying to fight as much as possible. How many is this? This is probably gonna be.
I think for this year. I think you're almost at 3.
Yeah,
already,
right.
right? I think, yeah.
Yeah, I did fight. I did fight Michael Coffey in the beginning.
Yeah, that was in December. So this would be your 3rd.
Okay.
So yeah, like again, you're fighting like every 2 months, almost 2-3 months, like old school.
I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to fight every week, man. Shit.
That payday be crazy.
Yeah. But
be in the mansion soon.
Yeah, I'm trying to fight as soon as possible. I'm trying to get on the June card. I'm trying to fight in June.
In Brooklyn?
Somewhere, wherever. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brooklyn would be nice though. I got a lot of fans out here.
Yeah, and the Ennis card, right?
Yeah, I would love to get on that card. That'd be great if they could give me some reasonable.
You got promotion?
Yeah, Salida Promotions.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, but if I was to fight on that card, he wouldn't help me with that shit.
Yeah, that's kind of like the problem with the promotion side, the business side of it. They want their own stuff, like
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but whatever. I mean, Salida's good. He's a big name, and again, this is a big card in Georgia that you're on. So it'll get a lot of eyes over there. But what so when do you go into like the state, like you're going to Georgia, you have a fight in Georgia May 17th, I think it is.
May 9th.
May 6th. May 9th. I'm actually going, by the way. So
nice.
I bought tickets. Yeah.
Who you bought the tickets by?
So Matthew Noor, I'm just being honest. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, bro.
He really is. Now he's really gonna knock me out. Yeah, but like we interview him too, so we make a lot of friends here. I can't. I usually I have a ticket broker I usually go through, so I usually go through him. But this time I was like, whatever, So, but I'm going, man. So you'll hear me there. You'll hear us there.
You're gonna see some good fights.
I wish I could go.
Yeah, he's about to be Willie about to hit his girl pregnant, so he's about to be a daddy again. So,
again, tight shit.
Yeah. And did you? I gotta ask you something though, because you speaking of daddy stuff, like you heard what Wilder said, right?
No, I honestly didn't hear. I was hearing everybody else say what he said, but I didn't hear what he said.
Is he talking like crazy in camp? I'm just curious because he wasn't always this. Yeah,
nah, for sure. Yeah, but he mad cool. He talks to us. He don't just spar us and then tell us get out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He hangs out with us and all that shit. But he was telling us some stories. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell him. That's not my job to tell him.
Yeah, I'm just curious because he's.
Yeah, what you think about the turkey bases thing? Even that girl.
What are you talking about?
Well,
go ahead, tell him now, Willie.
He ejaculated on her back, and then she ran in the bathroom on a towel. And ran in the bathroom, got pregnant.
He said that's how he got pregnant. How his girl got pregnant.
Off the towel. She put it off the towel into it.
The towel?
I think you were sparring him a little too hard, man.
Yeah, he was bugging with that one.
You sure he said that? The towel?
Oh, he said it. He said it.
He said Pryce Morgan.
He said, "You sure he said that?"
Nah, you got to film. I gotta see that shit. Hold on.
Yeah. Pryce Morgan.
Yeah, you can just Google it. Be careful what you type in. You might get some other shit up.
He's talking about on a towel, and then she ran at the bathroom and then got impregnated like that. I'm like, bro, pre-cum to do that shit, right?
That too, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, anyway, we talked about that last episode.
Fighting
heavyweights, man. Y'all say some crazy shit.
Yeah, so I guess he's not getting that fight with AJ because AJ, it looked like AJ trying to. He might fight Fury.
Fury. Did you watch the Fury fight?
I didn't get to, no, but it's on Netflix, so I'll be able to watch that shit. I like to rewatch fights all the time, anyways. So.
And you're a student, right? You study all these fighters and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
But if they get boring, I don't study them no more. I study back in the day fighters that I never heard of before. I study those guys, and they be the best fighters. People never heard of them.
Yep. You're right. Back in the glory days of boxing, who is one of your favorite heavyweights?
Heavyweights?
Past heavyweights. I'm about to start playing some Price is Right music while we wait.
I'm crying. Is that your real nickname though? That's your nickname?
No, it's the best. Of course it is.
Yeah. That's
like somebody gave it to you, or you just.
It's his name, bro.
Yeah, somebody did give it to me, but I always used to watch that show. So every time in high school or in middle school, every time I get like an answer right, I will always say that shit. I always be like, "Yo, the price is right."
That's funny.
Okay.
Yeah,
right,
that's funny.
but my nickname
At first,
was going to be the Berserker.
Oh, the Berserker.
It was going to be the Berserker at first, right?
Okay.
But then everybody just kept saying, "Yo, the price is right," and I was just like, I'm like, yeah. And then my manager ended up making it my alias without even asking me. I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
right?
because
But I was
I'm
like, fuck it.
watching your fight and shit. I'm watching your fight. I'm like, he said it. It sounded corny when the announcer said it, but it's like when you say it sound ill. Like, you know what I'm saying? It depends who's saying it, I guess.
They
I'm
got
like,
no swag. Like,
really?
you got swag.
Nah, it's definitely with your name, man. I think it's one of the better nicknames in the game. And you got the theme music already.
Yeah. Nah, for real. And my last name Taylor. So when I talk to girls, they think I'm hitting on them. Right? So I'll be like, yo, my name Pryce, you know, the price is right. And then I tell them my last name, Taylor made. Just for you.
Like, yo, what the hell? They calling the cops and shit.
Yeah, you got aura, man. You got some aura,
man.
son.
Listen, you're well spoken. You have charisma. You're all about it. But with that charisma, right? And we'll let you go shortly. I don't want to take up too much of your time again. With that charisma, right? There comes the critics, right? And now some of the critics say you play around too much in the ring. I'm sure you've heard that.
Yeah.
You've heard that before, right?
It's true.
Like, do your coaches get mad at you?
Yeah.
Are they,
at the end of the day, I'm fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to be bored.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck I'm fighting and being bored? That's not, you know what I'm saying? Their job is to train me and make sure I'm in shape. You know, my job is to win. Simple. As long as I'm winning, I'm good.
Yeah. No, you're right. I'm just saying, like.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
There's always going to be critics no matter what. But
listen, at the end of the day, it's entertainment. Right? I'm entertaining the fans. I'm not entertaining.
You are.
I gotta make I'm gonna make the money a certain way, right? All the people in the crowd, they love when I dance. As long as I'm knocking them out, I can do whatever I want. Honestly,
you're right. You're right.
My next one, I'm doing a jerk.
I
swear to God.
Remember that shit? You know how to do the jerk?
Yeah, that's the only dance I know how to do. I can't do any other dance. That's the only one. That shit.
Yeah, one day Puma gonna pull out his move. One day,
well, probably
show me something.
I'll show you one.
Well, Willie's a dancer, bro. So whenever we go to the fights, man, he's always dancing. I'm just a token white guy. I can't fucking dance. I'm like, what the fuck? But nah,
just do the jerk. And then make it.
That's all I could do.
Yeah, swag it out.
I never see you do the jerk. I only saw that one.
I gotta keep it surprised, man. I can't show you all my moves, man.
Yo, you gotta do the jerk right now.
Nah. I got Crocs on, man. I'm not trying to.
We gonna go viral.
I'm not trying to pull. All right, hold on. I'm gonna do the jerk.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's do that. Right there, no, right there where the chair is at.
No, wait, no. You on the screen. You on the screen. No, he pump fake. He pump faked us. Oh man, he pump
Yo. Listen, I'll be ringside at your fight, man. You win. Come see me. I'll do the jerk with you, man.
I bet. I'm doing it.
Y'all better get a clip. Y'all better get a clip.
Hey, I'm not gonna forget. I swear to God.
Nah, we'll be there. We'll be there. So.
Let's do it.
Again, that's what, May 9th, right? We said May 9th?
Yep.
Yeah. May 9th in Georgia.
Gateway Center Arena.
Gateway Center Arena, right next to the airport too, which is good. So
what you gonna get up out of
it? Yeah, you know, like
he's in and out.
Nah, yo, I'm coming. We're coming down Friday, so we'll be there Friday and Saturday. Yeah, but Sunday, I gotta get out of there, man.
Yeah.
But all right, man. Yo, thanks for the time again. Once you knock his ass out, come see me ringside.
Gotta do that jerk.
Okay. I got you, man. I got you.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
All right, man.
Thanks for having me,
yo. Thank you, man. Again, and looking forward to your fight and the future, man.
Hell yeah.
Peace.
Appreciate you, my guy.
How you get off of this?
I don't know.